Hi guys, and welcome to Miniature Heroes. So in this video we will take to the seas. I will show you how I made this ship, mostly using stirring sticks, lollipop sticks and some foam core. This ship is perfect for games like Dungeons and Dragons and Blood and Plunder. So to begin this build, I first drew a sketch of the ship and made a list of the materials I was going to use. To create the main base structure of the ship, I decided to use foam core. I made a cardboard template. The base of the ship is 13 inches in length and 4 inches in width. For the main deck of the ship, I allowed a further 5mm either side of the template, and then I also extended the length by a further 2 inches. So for the height, I cut 2 strips which are 2 3/4 inch in height. I hot glued those into place. Then using some of the offcuts, I glued those down the center of the ship just to give it some additional support. Using the ship as a template, I mark out 2 side panels and allow a 90-degree curve at the back of the ship. I hot glued those into place. Then using some of the offcuts, I covered the back of the ship and the front of the ship. So next, to create the shape of the captain's cabin, I mark out some foam core, 4.5 inches on the top side and 3.5 inches on the bottom. I then join those 2 marks together to create this angle, and then I also put a rectangle piece on the back of the ship. Next, I mark out some windows on either side of the cabin, 3 centimeters in height and 2 centimeters in width. I build the window frames using 5mm stirring sticks, and the mesh windows are made from cross-stitch material. You can find this in most crafting stores, however I'll leave all the links in the description for all the materials I use in this video. So to have access to the cabin when I'm playing games, I decided to hot glue some balsa wood strips around the perimeter, and then the roof would just sit on top. Next, using some lollipop sticks, I make some stairs leading up to the roof of the cabin. So next I made a door to the cabin using 3 lollipop sticks and the frame using some balsa wood. For the main mast and for the foremast I'm using these plastic pipes that I found in my bit box. I've just marked out on the deck where I'll place these. The nearest mast to the door is 9 centimeters and the second mast is a further 11 centimeters. So for the main deck I'm cutting up some lollipop sticks. These are 3 inches in length. I will glue these down using some PVA. So if you're enjoying this video so far and the content, remember to hit the like and subscribe. This channel is mainly focused on my passion for crafting and painting. There are many other videos. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and if you'd like to donate on Patreon, any donations are greatly appreciated. So I'm just overlapping the planks 1.5 inch. So for the forepeak of the ship, using the Proxxon hot wire, I've shaped this piece of foam and another small piece of foam to try and get the desired look. Looking through the bit box, I came across this Lego head and some other Lego pieces which I think will work perfect as my figurehead for this ship. So next is to get some planks down on the forecast deck, and then I'm going to hot glue a pipe for the bowsprit. Next, to give the ship more detail and make it look visually good, I decided to cut some more foam on the Proxxon hot wire and then hot glued those around the ship. I also decided to add an eyelet around the pipe on the forecast deck, which I think gives it a cleaner finish. I glued some dowels for the captain's deck. I think it will look good in gold. So I've made this fence with some balsa wood and a stirring stick. I also added a ladder to both sides of the ship. I then decided to add another section to the captain's deck to make it more grand and give the ship some more shape. To make this wheel, I cut a circle piece of foam on the Proxxon hot wire and then cut the middle out. I then poked some toothpick sticks through the foam and clipped the ends. Using some foam core and stirring sticks, I made the main top and the foretop. I'm then going to use some of this net material and balsa wood sticks to make the rigging. So I've sealed all the foam core with a mix of Mod Podge glue and black paint. I will give this another coat of black paint after. The decking I sealed with Mod Podge and then I painted it in burnt umber. I then decided to add some gun ports to the side of the ship just to give it a bit more character. The rigging is now complete, so next is to work on the sails. So for the sails, I'm using this PVC material. I've marked out a shape using a template that I made. I will then use a hole puncher to punch 4 holes on each sail. I'm then going to use some balsa wood sticks to attach the sails to the masts. I found with the balsa wood sticks they were great. They added a bit of flexibility when putting the sails on, but I wanted to add some more strength to the structure. So to make it more durable, I used a notice board pin and I pierced it into the pipe, and then I hot glued all of it together. To finish the sails off, I painted white stripes and then I aged it with some Agrax Surfshade and a black wash. Well, that's it guys, I really enjoyed this build. I'm super stoked with how it's turned out. I got so much pleasure from this one. I hope this video has been useful and given you inspiration to build a ship for your tabletop gaming. I can't wait to get this on the table for Blood and Plunder. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more content like this, hit the like and subscribe, support me on Patreon, and I'll see you next time.